new members.
All right, CD off. That's it. All right, good morning, Unity of Sarasota.
Good morning.
How's it? Good morning, Unity of Sarasota. Hallelujah, happy day. It's good to have you all here. This could be an emotional day, I don't know. A little bit, but I'm going to start off with something fun. We got to get the feeling going, get the music and the spirit in us. And feel free to sing along with me at some point. Some of you might know this one. And it goes like this.
You'll probably get up off your feet.
My heart's desire's been fulfilled. Here we go, ready? I'm never frightened or worried. I got the spirit in me. I got down and I pray.
I pray.
Nothing bad ever gets in my way. Nothing on earth can pull me down. Oh, I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me.
I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me.
I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me.
You got the spirit?
I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. Oh, yeah, yeah. They say the world's in a bad place. We're in a time of disgrace. I know I'm one in a million who haven't given God's grace. I get down and I pray.
I pray.
All this joy in my heart can't explain it. I know the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me.
You got the spirit.
I got the spirit in me.
I got the
Spirit
spirit
in me. I got the spirit in me. I feel funky. Feel good. Gonna tell you I'm in the neighborhood. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. Help me out now. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. I got the spirit in me. 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 I got the spirit in me.
I got the spirit in me. I got the spirit in me.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Woo! You got the spirit. Woo, let me hear it. All right. Woo-hoo. We're off to a good start. All right. Good morning. I'm Reverend Dr. Suzi Schadle. I welcome you to Unity of Sarasota, where something wonderful is happening today, and it will continue to happen every single day going forward. Am I right or am I right? Yeah. Amen. Can I get an amen? Woo! I've been in the South all this time, and I'm just now getting wound up. All right. Know that Unity of Sarasota is a beacon of light and love, opening minds, touching hearts, and transforming lives. This is who you are individually, it's who we are collectively, and it makes that beacon burn brighter. You are a light in the world. Let it shine. We are an inclusive spiritual community that embraces empowering and life-affirming practical spirituality for richer living right here and right now. And we join our unity movement worldwide in creating a world that works for all. I can't think of a better mission. Can you? No. A world that works for all. Let's get on it, guys. I was hoping to have that finished before I left. I think almost, we're getting there. Keep it up, will you? You keep it up. All right. If you happen to be a guest or a newcomer here today for the first time, good luck to you. It's going to be a little wild and crazy today. So, and I would say that we get less wild and crazy going forward, but that would not be exactly true. So, hey, welcome. Hope you're a little wild and crazy too. I would ask if you are a visitor or a guest for the first time here today, please stand so that we'd like to find out where you visit from. We have some interesting places that people visit from. So stand up, remain standing for just a moment. We have our board member of the day, Cheryl, has a gift for you. It's a shell necklace indicative of the beautiful beaches of Florida. Each necklace represents the love that we are individually, and when we string it together into a necklace, we become a community of love of which you are now a part. And so, welcome. Very important information for this. Take the necklace out, put it around your neck, because when you go into the fellowship hall for hospitality, you get first-in-line privileges with the necklace. So tell everybody, part the line, because I'm here. I'm going to start back in the back with the purple. Where are you visiting from? Hudson Valley, New York. Beautiful place. Welcome. Welcome. How about here in the blue?
We just purchased a home here from New Jersey.
New Jersey and now here. Welcome home. Excellent. How about back in the blue shirt? Anchorage, Alaska. Welcome home. My brother lives in Soldotna. You know Soldotna across the peninsula? And he's a state trooper, so look out. All right, Mitch, you're not new. Sit down. How about right here in the blue?
I'm from Buffalo.
Pardon? Where? Buffalo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How about here in the light blue?
The suburbs of Chicago, but I'm here for the winter.
Chicago and here for the winter. Welcome home to you. And how about here?
Upstate New York,
Elmira, New York. A lot of New Yorkers today. Welcome. And how about here? Where are you visiting from? Sarasota. From Sarasota. All right. Welcome home. That's great. Go ahead and have a seat. The envelope that Cheryl gave you has information about Unity. And on the back is a welcome card. We'd love it if you'd fill that out and put it in the offering plate or take it to the Red Umbrella welcome table in Fellowship Hall afterward. Like to get to know each other a little bit and hope to see you back many, many times. You're most welcome here all the time. And so thanks for being here. We also want to welcome our folks who are watching on our live stream on our Unity of Sarasota website. Let's wave to those folks. We feel your energy. All right. If ever you need to miss a service in person, you can go to our website, unityofsarasota.org. Scroll over to the Services tab and then scroll down to the service you want to watch either live or you can watch it recorded later. You can go to our Facebook page or our YouTube page and pick up the recordings there as well. And one last time, I want to thank Laurel Run for all she's done with our website and all of this media. Thank you so much. All right. Where am I? Oh. However you're joining us, whether you're here live, and you are live, I'll say that for you, or if you're joining us on the live stream, however you're joining your energy with ours, just know that you are most welcome here wherever you may be in your spiritual journey. You are welcome to make that journey with us because it makes it better for all of us when we journey together to that place of the Most High. within us and all around us. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's celebrate children, child energy, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure today at least you all have a lot of that in you, I could tell. You got the spirit in you. Cheryl, where is Cheryl? Where'd she go? Cheryl, do we have some kids today? Oh, yeah. Are you going to stay in here or are you going to go with Cheryl? It's a toss-up. Okay. I want to thank Cheryl, the teacher of our children, for the work that she does, and we celebrate you going and having a great time with her. One of these days I'm going to go with you because I suspect you're having a good time back there. In the meantime, let's bless them and bless all the child and all of us and the children all over the world. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we see the living spirit in you. All right, have fun. Okay, and I have a few, David, would you turn the podium mic off, please? Thank you. I have a few invitations for your participation. And we'll start with the first one, which is a wonderful workshop being facilitated by our own Reverend Amy and Betty McQueen over here. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. They already started. There you go. It's called My Spiritual Toolbox. I know you can't read that whole thing, but there are flyers all over the building, and these guys are more than happy to tell you about it. It starts on the 7th of March. Get there, get your toolbox filled with spirit, and these are the two people to do it with you, okay? And then next up, starting on March 9th, the second Thursdays from 5 to 6. Is that right? 5 to 6, 4 to 6, I don't know. It says 5 to 6. It is right? Yay. We like it when we're right. Sound bath with harp and crystal bowls. That's Margaret Germain and Jamie Besterfield. They've been here on a Wednesday night. They were here and did a lovely holiday concert as well. Come join that. If you've never had a sound bath, trust me, you want to treat yourself. It's really just wonderful having the music wash over you. So join us for that. And next up, Matthew, where did you go? Come on up. Matthew will be facilitating a chaplain training coming up starting in March. Tell them very quickly what they'll win when they go through that.
Okay, so recently we've had a 2-day workshop on affirmative prayer, and perhaps you are called to serve your community in a deeper way. Perhaps prayer chaplaincy is something you want to consider. So we're going to look at, revamp the prayer chaplain program together and dive into that and do a recreation. So if you're called to serve in a deeper way, to expand your own prayer consciousness, to spend more intimate time with your fellow community members, to make those connections, to support one another along your journey and your spiritual unfoldment, this may be for you. So you can see that. You can see me, ask me questions for more details, but take that into prayer and ask yourself, is that yours to do? Is this part of your journey? If so, then you can join me for the prayer chaplain training, and we're going to have a great time.
Wonderful, thank you. And I happen to know that the ending of that, when you complete the class, the last thing is really fabulous. Did you tell them that? Yeah, I mean, you're going on a cruise. A dinner cruise, sunset dinner cruise. Hello, what a great way, pray yourself right into that, how about? All right, good. Next up, guess what's coming? Easter. Easter is happening on the 9th of April. We have a wonderful minister who will be here to facilitate that. Reverend Diane Scribner will be here. And God is calling somebody right now. I hope it's me. Is that what that is? Anybody? Huh? Whatever. Maybe there's a cow loose in here. I don't know. Cowbell. Easter. Be here. It's going to be a wonderful service. But leading up to Easter, on the Wednesday before Easter, on the 5th, there will be a hand washing and communion service facilitated by Reverend Amy. If you've not experienced that, please come. It's really deep and wonderful. On Friday night, the 7th, we will be doing the last. I won't. Matthew and Amy will be doing the facilitating a service of the for Friday. Sorry, hang on. On Friday, the 7th of April, will be Good Friday, and Amy and Matthew will be facilitating a service honoring the 7 last teachings of Jesus from the cross. So be here for that. That is also a very, very deep experience, and a little bit of me will be in it because I'm writing the service before I go. So, and then Easter. Yeah, I said that. But we have a big surprise this Easter. Very different. Something's never been done before. You're going to want to do this. Easter brunch. And it's good stuff, people. It's done by the catering angel, Catherine Thomas. Some of the menu items, oh my goodness. An omelet station, crepes, spiral ham, seafood salad, blah, 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 and all the fixings. So you're going to want to come for that. Make your reservations early. Seating is limited. And I have called all the reservations in on all the nice restaurants in town. So you can't get in anywhere, so you may as well be here. All right? Let's support that because a good portion of that income comes back to Unity of Sarasota. So eat and treat Unity. All right? And let's see. I think that's it. I think I did it. Did I do all the announcements? Sorry, guys. I'm a little emotional today, so I think I got lost. I did. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to get recentered, and so are you. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes or cast a soft gaze on the flame of the candle or the beautiful outdoors, and just allow yourself to sink into your chair and imagine it as the arms of Spirit wrapping you up in love. And just sit back, relax, and let's be here now together. Take a deep breath in to the very center of your being and allow that breath of Spirit to open your heart space. Open it to overflowing and release that breath fully. Allow yourself to be here now in this present moment awareness, this present moment, which is the only moment that has power in our lives because we create from this moment, not from the past. We create a future from this moment. So take another deep breath in and feel the breath of Spirit gently massaging your heart open. And then release that breath fully. Feel the very presence of Spirit within you and all around you. Feel that presence of Spirit in the person next to you, the person across from you. And take another deep breath in. Take in that in-breath, that inspiration that is the breath of Spirit. And then release that inspiration in your full exhale. Share that inspiration with all the world. Know that we are always in the divine flow and circulation of the goodness of God, and our breath simply reminds us of that truth. Continue to breathe in deeply and exhale fully as that reminder. And allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, in the presence of Father, Mother, God, Spirit, and in the presence of one another. And for this remembrance of the truth of who we are and our willingness to live in, through, and as that truth in all that we are, think, say, and do, I am eternally grateful. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen. Now let's say our statement of being together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God, who is perfect life, perfect intelligence, perfect love, and perfect substance. I am an individualized expression of God. You are an individualized expression of God. We are individualized expressions of God.
It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. And I can feel the change in the wind right now. Nothing's in my way. and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna hold me down, 'cause I got faith of the heart, going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul. Never gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. I've got faith. I got faith. Faith of the heart. It's been a long night. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my way into the darkness. Yeah, I finally had my day, and I'll see my dreams come alive at last. Yes, I will touch the sky, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna change my mind, 'cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul. No one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star. Yeah, I got faith, faith of the heart. I know the wind's so cold. Yes, I've seen my darkest days. Now the winds I feel are only winds of change. I've been through the fire, and I've been through the rain, but I'll be fine, 'cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got faith in a star. And no one's gonna bend or break me, so I'll reach any star. I've got faith. I've got faith of the heart. Going where my heart will take me. I've got strength of the soul. And no one's gonna bend or break me. I've got reach any star. I've got faith. I've got faith. Faith of the heart. But it's been a long Yes. Thank you.
I've been waiting for the call. It's coming. I can tell. Do what? Okay. I will. Okay. So we're going to start, as we always do, by reciting together our core value affirmation for this week. So together, we embody Christ consciousness and live from the awareness that God is within and all around us. Amen. Yeah. Okay, that's a little bit too much on my mic. Okay, test. Hello. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try that. So when I told the the Board of Trustees that Spirit was calling me to a new phase of my ministry, today seemed very far away. And yet, here it is. A phrase that no minister takes joy in saying, this is my last service here. And while I am very clear that I am called to move somewhere else, to be of service somewhere else to someone else, it makes it no easier to leave. And so part of my heart stays here with you. I'm hoping a good portion will go with me. And I want to take a moment to, I am going to read the daily word today because it's pretty apropos. Daily word today is let go and let God. And the affirmation is, I bravely release outworn behaviors and embrace my bright, brilliant future. Holding on to what no longer serves me because it is familiar and I've grown accustomed to it may stall my growth. And I'm saying this both for me and for you. This is true for all of us. We're all moving on. I evolve much more quickly when I trust my guidance and release old patterns and behaviors. In my heart, I know that I move towards something greater: peace, safety, harmony, freedom, fulfillment. I let go of anxiety or fear and open myself to happiness and security. I breathe in freedom. My heart becomes buoyant and my steps lighter. I set my intention today to release anything that I have been fearful of letting go so that I can confidently move forward, open to infinite good. And our scripture comes from Matthew 18:18. Truly I tell you, wherever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. It's a God thing when that happens. But I want to take a moment, just indulge me, I want to thank some people. Most of all, I want to thank all of you for being my spiritual community for the last 5 years. And I especially want to thank you for the kind words and acknowledgments over the last several weeks, and especially for the wonderful farewell party yesterday, and the gifts and the memories. I want to thank the Board of Trustees for the bench. There's a beautiful, beautiful bench that will be out there on the patio, and it has a beautiful plaque that says, we are creating a world that works for all. So please check out the bench, sit on it, and be in peace. Thank you so much for that. I want to thank Lisa back there on the slides for having the idea to do a commemorative video, and for Bella for executing that. It was beautiful and so appreciated. Thank you so much. And for all of you who sent in photos for that to happen. I want to thank particularly Julie and Amy. Julie back there on the camera, and Amy for coordinating that wonderful party. And so many of you participated and helped. Thank you all. I don't know who all of you are. I just know that you helped, and I appreciate it so much. There are too many to thank. So I thank you all. You give me a good send-off. Had I known it would be this good, I would have left sooner. And come back. Left again. I also want to take an opportunity to acknowledge some special guests who are here today. Two who flew all the way from my beloved Seattle to be here with me today. Reverend Liz Moranti and her husband, Steve Kurtz. And by the way, you don't know this, but they have been very generous with some financial gifts to this spiritual community. So thank you for that, for the support as well. And I'm so touched that you came today. Liz and I went to ministerial school together and graduated together. And we've known each other for a very, very long time, ever since her kids were this big, and now her kids are this big and married and all that kind of stuff. So you're really old now. So thank you so much for making the journey. I just can't thank you enough for that. And there's another very special person that I want to thank. And you don't get to see her as much as you should, or to hear her as much as you should, and that's Lisa Arundel back there doing the slides. Stand up for a second so they can see you. Lisa has been my best friend for about 30 years and has been a huge support to me all through ministerial school. She helped me start the church that I started in Seattle, and she's been a great support here and also a very generous financial supporter of this spiritual community. And so thank you so much for being in my life. Appreciate that. And another 30. Yeah, okay. So in this month's series of talks, I've had us revisit our Unity foundational teachings, our principles, and our Unity of Sarasota core values that we discern together, and also our Unity of Sarasota vision. And so today, I want to talk about us having faith in that spiritual foundation of our principles and our values and our vision. And I want you to, as I talked about all through January, really coming together in community. And so that's why you're in conversation circles, because I want you to connect with each other, to talk with each other, not just hear from me. And so momentarily, you're going to have an opportunity to do that. There were cards on your chairs. If you didn't get a card, hold up your hand and let somebody know. If you need a pen, they're behind you in the back of your seat or the back of someone else's seat. So just be ready for that. If you happen to be in a very small circle, you might want to join with another small circle. Because we're going to do a little exercise in a few minutes where you get to connect with each other rather than me yap at you. Okay, everybody situated? Okay, good. Pins are in the back of the chairs. So if you're not in a circle, get in a circle, because you're going to want to do this. So I want to start by saying, with the faith of God, all things are possible. All things. Charles Fillmore, our founder, wrote, "Hope is the expectation of good in the future. Faith is the certain knowledge that our good is ours right now. Faith is more than mere belief. It is the very substance of that which is believed. To have faith in God is to have the faith of God." Powerful statement. That faith arises from that deep inner knowing within us. It's called spiritual wisdom, and you know what? We all have it. Whether you realize it or not, it's in there. Faith brings the emotion of hope and the intellect of belief together as one. Faith includes and transcends and moves beyond hope and faith. It's much deeper, more profound, and more powerful. And that faith wisdom offers assurance because it is of Father, Mother, God, Spirit itself, and it holds our greater vision for us. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. We're called to activate and to apply the principles and the values and the vision that we hold in faith. Can I have the next slide, please, Lisa? I just want to review very briefly our core principles. God is all there is. I am one with God. I am divine. I think. My thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create my life experience. I pray. I realize truth through affirmative prayer. And I live. I practice and live these principles daily in my life. You will not only change your life with these, you will change the world. That's how powerful these are. Next slide. These are the core values that we discern together as a community. Love and compassion. We experience and express deep emotional, spiritual connection, compassion, caring, kindness, and empathy. Christ consciousness. We embody consciousness of the truth that we are both human and divine. Spiritual practices. We practice visioning, catching God's vision, meditation, affirmative prayer, service, study, giving of our time, talent, and treasure. And frankly, anything that we bring the Spirit to is a spiritual practice. It could be vacuuming the carpet. It could be wax on, wax off. Remember that one? I keep thinking if I clean my house that way, it'll be more pleasant. I'm working on it. Integrity. We act authentically in alignment with our beliefs and values. We walk our talk. Service. We serve others with our unique gifts for the benefit of humanity. Community. We are an inclusive, dynamic group of people cooperatively connecting, creating, deciding, and acting together. And finally, joy. We express our lightness of being as spontaneity, playfulness, fun, creativity, and imagination. The core values of Unity of Sarasota. Next slide, please. And this is our vision, the Unity worldwide vision. We are creating a world that works for all, which, by the way, is a kissing cousin of Centers for Spiritual Living vision, which is we are creating a world that works for everyone. Wonder how that happened. And here at Unity of Sarasota, we are a beacon of light and love, opening minds, touching hearts, and transforming lives. And so these are your spiritual foundations, the principles of unity, the values of Unity of Sarasota, the vision of Unity of Sarasota. That's what we stand upon. That's the foundation. And when we activate and apply these spiritual truth principles in our lives, we step out of the past conditions that we've found ourselves in, past thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and we step into a new day and a new way of being. And that's what we're called to do right now. Me as a minister, you as a spiritual community, stepping into that new day and that new way of being. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. taught, faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Right? Next time you take the stairs, think about that. Follow inner guidance. Follow that inner guidance. Live in confident hope and expectancy of good and make faith a way of life. I'm doing that now. I've been called. I don't know what I've been called to, where or when. I just know I've been called. I can feel it inside. I feel the pull of a vision that has not yet been revealed to me, but I have faith. I have faith, and I'm starting to get excited about what's next. I've been through this before. The first few times was a little rough. I fought it. I resisted. I thought somehow I might have a better way. I've come to learn Spirit has a better way. And so I learn faster now. And so I'm feeling that pull. So listen to that divine guidance and let it pull you into a vision that is more powerful than anything you've imagined so far in your lives, individually and collectively. Corrie ten Boom, who, by the way, saved a lot of Jews during the Holocaust. She secreted them out of harm's way. Corrie ten Boom says this: faith sees the invisible, believes the unbelievable, and receives the impossible. She impossibly saved many, many lives. And right now, that's very pertinent. Jews are under attack. People who are other are under attack. And that's not okay, because that's not what we believe. And so we stand at the vanguard to know a better way, to create a world that works for all. And in faith, we will make that happen. And so let's deepen our faith a little bit. Let's get centered in faith. Relax again into your chair, get comfortable. Close your eyes if that feels right. Otherwise, look at the flame, look at the vegetation outside. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. As you breathe in, let that breath serve as a pathway into your heart. And in your heart, begin to see with the eye of God. And begin to feel with the heart of God. And begin to know with the faith of God. And so I'm going to ask you to just take a few moments to go within and contemplate, based on our spiritual foundation of principles and values and vision, what do you have faith in your individual life? And what do you have faith in for this spiritual community moving forward? Take a moment with that. Know that you stand on powerful foundation. And how does that deepen your faith individually and as a community? Now I'm going to invite you to come back to this time and space. Gently open your eyes. And with the foundation, the spiritual foundation of principles, values, and vision, how is that deepening your faith and raising your consciousness of faith, raising you up in faith? Take a few minutes to share in your conversation circle how faith is bubbling up in you, deepening in you, enveloping you, surrounding you. This should be noisy. And by the way, there may be a few things you want to jot down on your card, and that might be something that you want to keep in a place where you see it frequently. Go. You folks at home on the live stream, you can be doing this too. Better.
I may not be able to see you later. And I'll tell you what, eh? I lost my dad this week,
Oh,
96, in England. That's where we haven't been here for a couple of weeks. And when I first came to church, I'm not a church person, not a religious person. So on that journey that we was talking about, and if it was a 1 to 10, when I came it was a negative 25. But when you leave, I'm a definite 5 plus 5.
thank
So
you.
think it's
Thank you. And I'm sorry for your loss. I've lost my father too, and it's tough.
yeah, I'm heading back next week. End of the month for the service. So my siblings will be there and everything. So
Well, my prayers go with you.
thought about you when I was there.
Thank you. You take good care.
Yeah.
Hug while I can. Because I know you're going to be surrounded by so many. Thank you. I miss you so much.
I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. Make sure that those who haven't had a chance to share get a chance. Begin to wrap up your sharing. your sharing, please? Do I feel some faith in this room? Yeah? Feel some faith? Yeah? Okay. You know, I get one last chance to do this. Something you can do to grow this community is let people know about it. Let them know who we are. We made up little business cards that have our core values right here. So you friends and family, people you care about, you say, this is who we are. If that resonates with you, turn it over, and this is where we are, and you're always welcome. I love to do this. This is my last chance to misbehave. These are all over the building. Please feel free to take them and pass them out liberally. Probably a little more focused than this, but do it because it's an easy way to invite people and let them know who you are. All right. You know, my parents, both of whom are gone now, they taught me to leave things better than the way I found them. And I believe I've done that here. With a lot of your help, and I think my mom and dad would be proud of me. But mostly, I think they'd be flabbergasted that I was actually listening to them. But I was, and I learned some good things, and I learned how to be in the world and the kind of person I want to be. And you know what? I believe that all of you will make things even better than I have. All of you. You're going to carry it forward to heights that I haven't even dreamed of. Because you know what? It takes a community to be a community, not a minister. It takes a community to be a community. So please know that I have faith in you because you are Unity of Sarasota. And I'm going to ask you to declare that with me right now. Say this out loud and proud. I am Unity of Sarasota. Let's do it. I am Unity of Sarasota. One more time. I am Unity of Sarasota. 3 is always good. I am Unity of Sarasota. And you know what? We have some special people here today who are declaring that very formally. And so I'm going to, I want to say a little bit of something, and I'm going to bring some people up for us to all witness and recognize. Because at this time in their spiritual journey, these people have expressed their desire to participate with and to support and to become members of Unity of Sarasota. And their commitment unites them with this spiritual community, and it widens the circle of those who care for, comfort, and love one another. And so it's important that we know that there is not the church and its members. There is only the church as its members and its attenders. The body of our community is made up of individuals who are its hands, its feet, its head, and its heart. And within that body moves the spirit of the community. And so as you enter into membership in thought, word, purpose, and action, you are making a public declaration of your belief in the principles of unity. This is an outward expression of an inward commitment to Father, Mother, God, Spirit, to yourself, to this teaching, to this spiritual community, and to all of humanity. Your commitment begins in your heart and your mind, and as you practice these unity principles in your life, you're participating in transformation of consciousness and living the vision of creating a world that works for all. And as a member, you commit to actualizing Unity of Sarasota as a beacon of light and love, opening minds, touching hearts, and transforming lives. And so I'm going to call you forward, and please come forward when I call your name. Matthew Starcher, Sarah Bass, Sharon Alito. Her husband Thomas is also a new member. He's not feeling well today, so we'll hold him in prayer for health and wholeness. Carol Borsello, Bella Chartrand, Vivian Silverman. Dottie Shilton is not here. Ironically, she is in Seattle. David Lewis, Sharon Lewis, Susan Crystal, and Vanessa Fiore. Okay. Maybe if you guys move down a little.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves the soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. When the night has been so lonely and the road has been too long, and you think
That's a broken one. She's got a good one.
that love is only for the lucky and the strong. Just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
You guys stay here for just a few more minutes and bask in the glow. I want you to know that this commitment to membership involves not only these new members, but also the current members and our entire spiritual community. Those who have already been members, I invite you to remember and to rededicate yourselves just as these new members do here today. I invite each of you who are current members to please stand. And I ask all of you who are regular attenders, first-time guests, friends, and family to serve as witnesses to this sacred and heartfelt commitment by these members of Unity of Sarasota. We hold you all in the light. Because of all of you, we step more fully into who we are as a spiritual community. And through the power of love, we allow ourselves to be transformed. We are in each other's lives because Spirit Spirit's call for us to join together to make the world a better place has come to pass. We are called here for a purpose, to be together, to make that happen. And through your commitment, we all become committed in a new and powerful way. And today we celebrate our sacred union. We join with each other in love. And I thank you all for your commitment to one another. We are one. As your ministers, Reverend Amy and I, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, chaplains, and the Congregation of Unity of Sarasota, gratefully and lovingly receive each of you as members in this spiritual community. Blessings on your journey and welcome home to all of you. And I got to tell you, I just had all of these guys in class with me for 2 class sessions, and it was a delight. And we had a great time, so thank you for that. And I'll let you go ahead and take your seats. You may not sit for too long because we have a special song that we're going to do with you right now. Rob, hit it.
Living in the house of the soul's belonging, where you know without a doubt that you've made it home. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, coming back to the holy ground that you've always known. In the kingdom of love, there's no competition. There is no contradiction, and there's no control. Well, you can take possession and claim your passion. Well, I'm working on a building that cannot be bought or sold. Hey, living in the house of the soul's belonging, where you know without a doubt that you've made it home. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, coming back to the holy ground that you've always known. Step into the feeling of sweet surrender. Let yourself remember just who you are. You can take your own sweet time, and then you'll ease your troubled mind. Coming back in the sanctuary of the heart. Here we go again. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, where you know without a doubt you made it home. You made it home. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, coming back to the holy ground that you've always known. Yeah, there is room for all kindness you can hold, and you know that you can take it with you everywhere you go. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, where you know without a doubt that you've made it home. Living belonging. Where you know without a
Coming back
doubt
to old ground.
that you've made it home. Well, living in the house that you've always known. Yeah, coming back to that holy ground that you've always known. Yeah. Yeah. I get carried away.
Rob Satori,
Get a little carried away.
before I close this out, made it through COVID together.
We made it through COVID and a lot more.
Thank you, Rob, for 5 years. Thank
And
you.
lifelong friendship.
Thank you. Yeah, just the first 5. Yeah. I just want to say, in closing, blessings on your journey of faith. Don't downgrade your dreams to match your reality. Upgrade your faith to match your vision. And carry on. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen. I think I'm supposed to be doing something now. I'm not sure what. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Chaplains, please come forward. Chaplains and ministers, please come forward. Please know that these folks are available to you to be in prayer with and for you, to know a greater faith in your own life and in the life of this spiritual community. So please utilize this wonderful sacred service that they offer you. Here comes David. We've got Matthew as well. We've got Jackie over here. So let them be in prayer with you, and let's hold this place up in faith. Faith, faith, faith. David. Ooh. And know also that not only are they here available to you, let's thank them for the service they provide to this community. And remember that the first Wednesdays of the month, we do peace and prayer and proceeds for Ukraine. Those proceeds go to the World Central Kitchen to feed Ukrainians. And we have done a wonderful, wonderful job with that. And so please come and support that on the first Wednesdays. So that's coming up. That's coming right up. And then finally, I want to remind you that our annual meeting happens today, directly after service. There is food. All are, what happened to that slide? That is a mess. Oh, well. What that is trying to say is all are welcome, but only members can vote. All right? There are only a couple things to vote for, but please come join us for fellowship and join us for the meeting, get to know a little bit more about Unity of Sarasota, where we've been, and where, more importantly, where this community is headed in its immediate and longer-term future. So come join us for that. And finally, the board is looking at me like, get the money, get the money, get the money. Okay. So I'm going to remind us that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And so let's know that, and let's act like we actually believe it, that we are supplied with all that we need and more. And that supply of abundance is to come to us, through us, and back out again. Let it keep flowing in divine circulation. And so search your own heart and know for yourself what it is that you feel called to give to support this spiritual community so that we can continue to support one another, but more importantly, to support the greater community and the world, like Ukraine and others. Turkey, we're going to be supporting the earthquake survivors in Turkey as well. So please be generous as you can, but do it mindfully. And so let's affirm together. Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give and all that I receive abundantly. And you'll have some lovely people at the doors receiving your gifts. If you're not actually putting a physical gift in today, hold your hand over the plate so that you're in that divine flow and circulation of good. And we are going to close today a little bit differently than we normally do. I'm going to have Rob do a very special song. It's a very special song to me, right after we do our prayer for protection. This song is by some friends of mine, J.D. Martin and Jan Garrett. And this song, it's just very special to me. And so I leave you with that. Let's recite this together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
There's a new church on the horizon,
That's you, new church on the horizon.
made of light,
Light.
not of stone, calling out to all creation, you are not alone. Lions and lambs, saints and sinners, best of friends, enemies, yeah, women and men, losers and winners, they are all in you and me. We are one heart, looking for answers. We are one soul, finding our way through the dark. One dream we share together. We are all a part of this one heart. Out in the cold, there are faces hidden by the wind and rain. Yeah, hold out your hand. Someone will take it and bring you back home again. Yeah, we are one heart, looking for answers. We are one soul, finding our way back home. We all are one dream that we share together. We are all a part of one heart. All around the world tonight, all the fires are burning. The tears are falling from the sky, and still the world keeps turning, turning. We are one heart, one soul, one dream we share together. We are apart. Yes, we are one heart, looking for answers. We are one soul, finding our way through the dark. One dream we share together. We are all a part of one heart. One. We are one. Yeah. We are all a part of one heart.
Blessing on all our journeys.
There's an old
Oh, not on.
there's an old Irish poem. May the
Road rise up.
meet you.
Thank you.
And it's ringing philosophical.